you have to Google fancy restaurants. So I can tell you don't really go to fancy restaurants. Who Googles that?
I go to
Babe,
Calaveras all the
it's
time.
literally just top of my head. I can name 3 of them
I
right
go
now.
to Calaveras all the time.
I believe that actually. To you, that's like a 5-star restaurant. You really did say girls have to earn that on the first, like,
Yeah,
they have to earn that?
With me, yeah.
Baby,
With me,
if you're
yeah.
broke, just say you're broke. That's
I'm
it.
not.
She's not that into you, no, I don't know why, but she's not that into you.
It's your boy Jay Valentino, and this is another episode of She's Not That Into You, a show that gives you substance on today's dating, coming straight from the source, the women. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts. Is making over 100K important? If he lives with his mom, are you still going to date him? Today, we have a special guest, one of my good friends, and we have a little bit of history as well. And she does bottle service. She works in nightlife. She models a little bit, and she's live right here. She is DeeDee Soto. Hi, DeeDee.
I thought this whole time we were here to roast Jay Valentino.
Oh,
Not for the show. What
the way,
the hell? I'm in the wrong show right now.
Let's get this out the way. She's
you
actually
signed me up for the wrong show. You told me on the wrong show right now.
She's actually one of the funniest females that I know. She's actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give that to her. A lot of girls that look like an OnlyFans girl usually don't come with jokes. Okay?
Es que pobrecito, he hasn't really dated enough. That's why.
DeeDee.
But I am pretty funny though.
This show is about dating, okay? And I've seen your Instagram lately, and I've seen that you've been dating a lot. Like one D after the other. This shit is crazy. I'm kidding.
Mi amor, no seas mentiroso tampoco. I'm busy, just working and just doing me right now and working out.
Good. What's your ideal man, DeeDee? What is it? Talk to us. We want to know everything.
Like my ideal man?
Yeah, because we want to give like guys also like information about dating and the do's and don'ts. Like some guys don't know that it's important to have maybe some clean shoes. Confidence, of course.
First of all, if I'm dating a man, I'm expecting him to be like grown and hygiene's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Valentino.
That was just that one day, okay?
No, sé porque me dio un poquito un olor aquí,
That was after I just got back from the gym.
Ay, Dios mío, what gym did you go to? Mentirosita. That's what I fucking thought. Anyways, what I look for in a man.
Yeah. What's your ideal date?
My ideal date? Oh.
Right now we were talking earlier, and I was like, dude, I was talking to some girl. I hope she doesn't see this episode. I was like, dude, she picked out the restaurant, and it was a 5-star restaurant, dude. It's the first date. I don't mind. For me, you have to earn that, I don't mind doing that. I could do that, but for me, you have to earn that. And right away, and then I Googled, did I talk about this already? No, huh?
No.
I Googled fancy restaurants in Fullerton, and that was the first one that popped up.
First of all,
it's a red flag right there.
you lost me. You have to Google fancy restaurants. So I can tell you don't really go to fancy restaurants. Who Googles that?
I go to Calaveras all the time.
It's literally just top of my head. I can name 3 of them right now.
I go to Calaveras all the time.
I believe that actually. To you, that's like a 5-star restaurant. I think you really did say girls have to earn that on the first, like, they have to earn that?
With me, yeah.
Baby, if you're broke, just say you're broke. That's it.
I'm not. I'm far from. I'm not.
That's crazy.
For me, it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
No, because
I take girls to fancy restaurants sometimes. Last time I took a girl to a place called Cain Tequel. Really nice.
¿Cómo se llama?
Cain Tequel. It's in LA. Some people call it King Taco. And she was really, really grateful about it. But then again, she had just crossed the border. So that might have.
Oh, that explains that. Those are your type of girls.
Yeah, she kind of sounds just the way you do when she talked too. Okay, so we were talking, and she's like, a 5-star restaurant is a must on the first date. How do you expect to win me over? So, what if he took you to like an okay restaurant? Is that cool?
I'm gonna be honest. No, that's not fine. I think impressions and effort matters on the first date because that really does show and tell like a lot about the guy that you're literally giving your time to. I mean, think about it. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're gonna look good for you, babe. So how are you gonna take me to like an okay date and I have to earn it? No, babe, you have to earn my time. I'm here to choose, not for they to choose me.
Okay, so I take, if I like the girl, I'll take her on a night to a nice restaurant, like a dope restaurant.
Okay, so the one that you took on a fancy restaurant, what was she then?
She was a girl that I'm talking to that I'm not trying to date like that.
Did you make that clear to her?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I just
so-
did recently though, and she actually respected it. She's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm so happy that we had that talk the other day." I'm like, "What talk?" Well, our talk. I'm like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Because a lot of guys are not like that these days. A lot of guys just lead me on or are not transparent like that. I'm really glad you did that. Like, shows that you're a man. You're not as tall as my ideal man, but you're a man." I was like, "Cool. You shouldn't have said the second part." No, but she was really happy I said that. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe I should have. But here's the thing: girls usually never pick the restaurant. It's usually the guy. She's the one that was like, "We should go here," and we went, and it was fucking. I'm like, "Okay, fuck." The shit was like $60. I was like, "Damn."
I'm fucking dead.
I'm kidding.
I do agree. I think the guy should choose like the restaurant, and if the girl doesn't like it, she just like tell him like, "No, I'd rather go here." That's fine. Like the girls should.
Well, you see, not all girls date trappers like you or narcos.
I'm dead.
By the way, we're gonna have to count the I'm deads. All right. How many do we have so far? Is that 3?
It's like the fifth one.
Fifth one.
Here we go again.
7 right there. That was 2. You snaked on
It's
another
gonna be a
one.
ding
You
sound every
guys.
time. It's gonna be a ding and I'm dead at the bottom.
I can already hear Alex Dreams.
Alex
Dreams makes fun of me because of this.
When I told him I was having you on the show, by the way, Alex Dreams is the producer of this show.
Oh, is
When
he?
I told him I was having you on the show, he's like, "I'm dead." He mocked you.
That's my thing. I think like we talked about this. I'm a tombstone's gonna be I'm dead, and I'm literally am fucking dead. That is so funny.
Wait,
So-
so hold on, I have a question. So, like, Cheesecake Factory, not
Oh,
ideal first
hell
date?
no.
No,
Are you
babe, I
kidding
go
me?
there after the gym. What are you talking about?
We just want to know. Make sure the guys don't take you to Cheesecake Factory.
Bro,
if
there's
they
a
wanna
whole
date
meme
you.
that went viral because of that.
It did. You know what? Like I said, at
And
the
that
end
girl was so basic. She was like a strong 3.
I think at the end of the day, it matters how much the effort and how much like thought the guy puts in the first date. And
Alright.
I think cheesecake. I mean, I guess it goes based on the guy's budget. It's fine. But for me personally, no, I'm not gonna go to Cheesecake Factory with you on the first date. First date is first impressions.
So, have you ever dated like a really rich guy that's not emotionally there, or it's like not like the sweetest? Are you okay with that? You're dating a guy that has money, but he's not the sweetest, or he's not gonna tell you, compliment
No,
you? Excuse me.
no. For me, I feel like how guys treats me. As long as the guy gives me princess treatment, I don't really care about the money. As long as he's financially stable as well, though, because I do like to live a good life. Yo trabajo para vivir una buena vida.
Yeah,
And
because you're hard working yourself. You
No,
have, like,
yeah,
right
I
now-
have- I have
she
my
works in
own
the medical
place.
field. She works in a nightlife.
Yeah, I like having my own place. I like having
You
a
have a
nice
nice car.
car. I like traveling. So I need a guy to either match my the level or at least do better than me. So, but I'm not saying like money's everything because been there, done that. It's not everything. But as long as the guy gives you princess treatment, I think that matters too. But not dinero.
Okay.
Am I twisting my words here?
No.
You
Look,
get what I'm
so
saying, right?
Look. So, okay, what if it's an okay restaurant, but this guy's the sweetest? He's chivalrous. He opens the door. He brings you roses. Cute shit like that.
I'm okay. Then that's fine. I love that. It's like I said, at the end of the day, it's the effort.
So, in your own personal time, you when you go out, you prefer banda clubs,
I do. I love on that. I feel
And
like that's more my scene.
right? And it's whatever makes you happy. It's cool that you like the music better. And in that scene in particular, the demographic of the guys that are in that scene, are they not trappers? Are they
Look.
guys that don't? Are most of those guys using?
It's the same as every
Candy?
club, though. In every
No,
club, you're gonna have your
wanna
trappers,
say, of course, but
cool
like
kids.
in that scene in general, there's more guys that are like into that nose candy, that are like, I respect the alpha man. That's cool,
Mm-hmm.
super dope.
you have your businessmen that come in as well who own like record labels. They manage like their own banda as well. It's not just trappers and coke kids and all that shit.
Okay, well that's what I think when I think of banda clubs, dude.
That's what you think behind the clubs.
Oh, banda.
That's funny that he says that.
So you prefer to date a guy that's like in that scene? So yeah, like women prefer. So they say opposites attract, right? They say opposites attract.
Obviously, look at that. Look at this.
They say opposites attract, but I
Tie you.
strongly believe that I don't know. I want to be able to have, some shit in common. You know what I mean? So you feel like you have more, and you prefer to date a guy that you have more in common with?
I do. I rather.
I want to give guys like substance on this, like information on this.
I need a date. Like, I'd rather date a guy who I have a lot of things in common with, and who treats me as well, and who we share the same principles like with. We have the same principles, right? It's like, for example, for me, I always express this in the beginning with the guy. I really do. I don't know how to say this. I really uphold respect and loyalty a lot. So I need someone who shares the same principles as me, because nowadays the dating scene is trash, and we all talk about it. The dating scene is trash, and I think social media does contribute a lot to cheating, and it's just like, it's so rare to find someone loyal now.
Yeah,
it's so rare now. Everyone cheats now. I think at this point everyone cheats.
Yeah, especially
Sadly.
like tourist women. What are your what are some of the things that you see that bother you, like in the dating scene now, or in guys? Like, they don't communicate enough, or they not have balls to communicate and be like straightforward? Like, check it out. I just want something physical. Do you prefer that? Are you gonna respect that? If a guy comes at you like that, like, yo, I love that we're hooking up, we vibe, but I'm not trying to date you like that.
I respect that. Don't sell me on a fantasy dream of like, hey, you're the only girl that I'm into. It's only me and you. And then on the side, you're making me look stupid. Don't sell me on a fantasy dream. I'm a grown-ass woman. Just be straight up with me. Tell me, hey, you know what? I like you, but I also want to date around. And that's fine, babe. I respect that, but at least give me the chance to make my own choice.
Would you still stick around?
No. I wouldn't stick around.
All right.
But at least you're giving me that choice, because I feel like when a man keeps me around, you're desperate, and that's pathetic. That's so pathetic to me. Like, don't waste my time, and I'm not going to waste your time.
How do you feel about your homegirls that stick around after a man has been straight up with them? Because I know that you have homegirls that are probably like not like you.
And if they stick around, it's because they're doing the same thing too. They're also seeing other men on the side, and if that makes them happy, I respect that. It's not for me.
Do you feel like it's always the guy that you really want that is not there 100% for you? You know what I mean? Is it usually like that, right? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, if it's a guy that I really do like.
Yeah, like, I mean, or let's just say for your girlfriends, is it usually the guy that they really want that's like whatever about them, even though they're dating all these other guys or whatever it is, but that guy they want is like, yeah, but fucking Peter doesn't call me back. But what about what's his face? He treats you like a queen. I don't give a fuck. I want Peter. He treats me like shit.
You know what? Sometimes when I hear that, it makes me go back to, like, they always say, like, what is it, like, the bad guys, the good guys lose, right? Is that how it goes?
Nice guys. The nice guys always finish last.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, what does that mean again?
Nice guys finishing last, meaning like the guy who like treats you like a princess, gives you.
Does that mean that he gives a girl? No.
No. So the nice guy is someone who treats you good, right? And buys you everything, gives you all the attention.
But you still
he's
want
very
the bad
respectful,
boy.
but you want the guy who's ignores you, the guy that doesn't really call you. He calls you late at night.
Yeah.
And you're like, how come that guy doesn't treat me like this guy? But this guy,
Damn.
the bad guy has options, just like you have options.
And you know what? When I hear that, it makes me think of that, like, the good guys finish last, and I'm like, damn, that's sad, because then that's why also guys, like, they treat women un poquito like bad, like
You know
that.
what? You know what? I never wanted to play that game, but I'll be honest, I'll be straightforward. I have played that game just because I actually like that girl a little.
You play the bad guy before?
I played the bad guy, and I'm a sweet guy. Like, you mean you got a little taste of it? I fucking bought Bad Bunny tickets, and she wasn't even grateful.
Ay, por favor, they were fucking nosebleeders.
Exactly. You see where we're going with this, guys?
He also bought me the little ones.
All right, look.
To see
I don't know if you guys know this,
away.
but like when people buy resale tickets, I was just in a hurry to get tickets. They were resale tickets. By the way, I could have gotten floor tickets for $1,000 the pair, for $1,000 for the pair. But I ended up buying these tickets that were like they weren't nosebleed, but they're pretty far, I guess. And they were $2,000.
Dude, you were literally sitting on top of the chair. No, you were standing on top of the chair, pobrecito.
And look, and she's still not grateful. I just said I spent $2,000 on her, and she's still overlooked
say
it.
that. I'm just kidding
She still
around.
overlooked it.
I'm just kidding around. I had a good time with you. It was fun. I appreciate it. No seas así.
Look, you see, guys? So sometimes you're going to get stuck with the woman that's not grateful. Go ahead, JT.
Doctora, ¿qué va a decir usted? A ver, doctora, dinos.
No. Well, but
We're not going to gang up on you.
No, but you kind of hit it right in the money, like sometimes, like girls are not as appreciative as we would want to. And that's why, going back to earlier what he said about like taking girls into a fancy restaurant on the first date is like, no, like you gotta like, it's a mutual thing. Like I want you to fuck with me just as much as I'm fucking with you.
So you agree the guy should not take the girl to a nice restaurant on the first date?
Correct.
I don't agree with you guys. I'm sorry. I think first impressions and time matters to a girl too, though.
Well, it has to be both.
And I know it's a mutual thing, but also, guy, like if you're talking to a girl, let's say for a week before you take her out, you should feel her out. Like, okay, she's cool. All right, she deserves it. You're not gonna take her to
I mean,
okay
I'm
restaurant.
gonna take her to a cool place. You know, it'll probably be like 150 for the tab, 100, something like that, over 100, which is pretty good. It's great food.
Where's that at?
I don't know, like a nice Italian restaurant. I don't know. There's
Olive Garden.
But you can do better than that, though.
Of course I can, but it's like, for me, I don't know. I mean, I always say I'm not cheap, but I'm frugal. Like, I'm not cheap. Look at this. All this equipment is on me. I spend money and I invest money, and I'm not cheap. I get the dopest
I know.
shit.
I wish you guys can see the cameras. Mine is like taller, and his is like really short right now, and I can't stop laughing at
she
that.
actually wanted that angle because she didn't want to show her double chin. If you want to be straight up a bit with it.
He's stupid.
But when it comes to that, like, yeah, I'm gonna fill you out, and I think I do numbers in my head. I'm like, okay, if I take her out to a nice restaurant once a week, that's $200 a week. That's $800 a month. 8 times 12. I don't know what it is, but that's how much it is a year.
4,800.
There it is. Good job.
But dating is expensive though.
Yeah,
so
it
when
is.
you date,
Oh, no.
expect that.
Excuse me. Yes, 100%. I remember one time my buddy was like, he was being super emo, and he was like, I kind of just want to date a girl. I feel lonely. I've been single for 2 years, this and that. And I'm like, bro, but about 20 minutes ago, we were conversing about you having financial problems. Your head should not be in dating right now because dating is expensive, bro.
I agree on that.
So,
100%.
100%. Yeah, it is expensive. You know what I mean? And this is coming from somebody that, I'm like,
This is coming from a woman, and I don't even pay.
I could do it. You know what I mean? But it just doesn't. For me, it's like I want to see where you're at, where your loyalty is at. If you really fuck with me, you know what I mean? Okay. And then if you see shit getting better, like, okay, he is testing out the waters.
Okay, but also you gotta see it from a woman's perspective too. Like if she's gonna date a guy, she wants to see how how much the guy how much effort. I think it still goes back to effort. A girl is gonna really appreciate how much effort a guy puts in on a date.
Okay. I gotta butt in on this. So you're saying an effort, right? Because a guy can put effort and still not take you to a fancy restaurant, right? But has this happened to you where this guy puts all this effort, gets you flowers, does all this, takes you to Nobu or wherever you need to, wherever you think it's like a fancy, and then you go to the date and then it's like you don't really feel the guy like the way you thought you were gonna feel him, like I don't really like his vibe, I don't do this, but this guy's dropping like $800, $1,000, like you don't feel bad for him for being like, damn, well, I'm not gonna see you again, but thanks for the dinner, like he put all the effort that you wanted, but it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why men are a little bit more reserved on the first date. They still put effort, but maybe not take you to like a Nobu or something like that because it's like, well, I don't even know if you're going to fuck with my vibe or I'm going to fuck with your vibe.
Ooh.
Look, I think the guy should take you to a nice restaurant. The flowers is a little doing too much. I think the flowers are earned later on. Am I really backtracking here?
You're contradicting yourself. You want effort, but the flowers is too much. Like, yeah, okay, make it make sense because I don't understand.
Make it make sense, DeeDee.
So you just want like a fancy restaurant. That's the effort that you care
You guys,
about.
it's just literally simple. Just a nice restaurant. Just show me a good time. Let's vibe, and then
I think you're still contradicting yourself.
Okay,
How?
give
How
us-
am I contradicting
You
myself?
started off with 5 stars.
Give us an
That is a
example.
5-star.
Okay, give us 2 restaurants. Hold on. Give us 2 restaurant names that are
And these are
nice
basic.
restaurants.
Okay, these are nice.
Basic.
Oh,
Just so
if
that
you
people
say
can know.
Mastro's, I'm a fucking.
Just so that
No.
people can know what do you mean by like nice
Mastro's is
restaurant?
not even in a radar, bro.
Okay.
And that's like the fanciest to us.
I'm gonna say something like it's really basic. Javier's. We can start there. It's not expensive. It's like
Javier's
it's
is
fine.
basic. Javier's is dope.
You guys, if I go to Javier's with my friends, it's fine to me to go like on a date with too.
Okay.
It's you guys wait. So when you say Javier's, you
They-
guys don't think that I'm going to these nice restaurants like with my friends también? Okay, so I want to clear this out. So when I say like a guy has to take me to a nice restaurant, it's because I'm going to these restaurants already with my friends.
Okay.
So let's take it there. Let's start right there.
My friend, one of the girls said that too, huh? She's like,
Yeah, I'm already going to these restaurants with my friends for girls' night, having
okay, that's
dinner with my
basic.
friends.
What's a nice restaurant to you?
A nice restaurant to me.
When she gets all the mood changes. She's like, she gets hungry. she is hungry though.
Hand on the waist.
She is
Pues
hungry
déjame
though.
decirte. Damn.
What is it? Is it
Hold on,
Noble's played out right?
hold on,
Noble's
Yeah,
played
no,
out.
let
or
me
put
Google
us-
this. Let me Google fancy restaurants right now.
Okay.
Put us on
Julian's
game.
date.
Put us on game because
us
maybe
on
we
game.
don't know what's
I
a
am
fancy
putting you guys
restaurant.
on
There's-
game.
There's also
Here-
baller guys that are watching my shit that are like, okay, where do I want to take these baddies?
Javier's. Just take him to Javier's. It's really that simple, guys.
All right.
Start them with Javier's. Nice. Newport, really nice. It's a nice setting, a really nice atmosphere.
Ocean
No cuesta
views.
mucha.
That's-
Ocean views, that's it.
That's still like a $250 tab. That's crazy.
Guys, okay, you know what, babe? If you're not financially stable, focus on making your money and then take girls out. How about that?
Guys, if you're not
Yeah, that
financially
way,
stable,
like, we're
here's
both
the
good.
thing. The first two letters of my name spell Jew. So that's exactly what I am. I'm Jewish. Okay?
I'm
you know-
trying to figure out what
Jewish people are known to be stingy. Actually smart with their money. Not stingy. Actually stingy too.
That's what I'm like thinking.
No, I'm just, I don't know. I think even when I make my first million, I'll still be like, we shouldn't do that. I'm that guy though. But I haven't worried about, finances for a while, thank God, because I'm very good with
Well,
my
when you
money.
make $1 million, let me know.
Listen, Turbo Tits, you were dating me when I made less.
And that's how you know money's not everything, babe.
Is this where we kiss?
Ay, cállate, quítate pa' allá. And
What's
you know
your-
what? One thing that Valentino told me, and this is very humilde de me, que I still sticked around. He
Okay.
told me, I'm never gonna buy you a designer purse. And I'm like, babe, me estás ofendiendo. You
see,
act.
I've been that dude.
Yeah, and-
If I was black, I would say I've been that N-word. I've been that guy.
But that's how you know, like, not every girl thinks about, like,
Oh, my bro, she has a display case in her room. It's a dope display, and then she has all her designer bags, all like that. It actually looks dope. Like I like a little bit of designer. Like I like a little bit of designer, And I'm like, I thought it was dope. I'm like, that's pretty dope. I'm like, how many of those did you pay for?
Dun, dun, dun.
How many of those did you pay for? She's like,
My
"Oh," and
time-
then
my
she was-
time is
and then
valuable,
She was
babe.
like, what are you talking about?
I paid for all of them. What are you talking about?
She's like, okay, I paid for one of them.
No es cierto,
No.
mentiroso.
Why are we gonna keep it real here? This is
I paid
she-
for 2 of them.
Out of 12.
I paid for 2 of them, but the other ones, me lo regalaron. ¿Qué quieres que haga?
Exactly, and I'm not mad at that.
And I'm not mad about that. Like,
You know?
Exactly. Men value my time, and there's nothing wrong with that, you guys. Like, some men have it to give, and some men just don't have it, and that's fine. Just, it's every man to each their own. Whatever they want to do with their money, that's fine, as long as the girl's worth it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a tip, right? Because I feel like this is a recurring issue with girls, right? That come to the show. Is the same thing, right? Like they accept gifts and stuff like that, and they want like fancy dates. Well, not all of them, but that's a common thing. But by you guys doing that, you guys are choosing by their money, which is not a bad thing. I think women should that's important. You should date someone who's financially stable.
Or at least
But-
of the same status as you.
No, I know, but those guys who lead with money, who lead with like, hey babe, here's this purse, I got you, let's go on a first date. Like that's a red flag.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna say this too. I know men who flash their money and they're attracting the wrong crowd too.
Of course.
I see
You.
men. If I talk to you, I'm not like that. Then this is my humilde side.
you're acting
This
like
is my
I'm
very
broke.
humilde.
No, what I'm trying to say is that
Guys, sir, I live in a 3-bedroom house. I own 2 cars. I don't like to talk like this, but if
Bro,
you,
you don't even have AC.
AC,
You had a
okay,
fan.
I need like check it
Yeah,
out.
he literally
It's
had
not-
a fan.
It's not a fan. It's not a fan.
In
It
su
was-
living room, tenía una fan
it-
también.
So I rent a house in Orange County, Fullerton.
He still
very
has the
beautiful
box from like
neighborhood.
1970s.
Look, it has a wall. This is guys. This is if you want to date DeeDee, this is what you got to put up with. It has a wall unit. You see my studio, right?
The one that's sticking outside the window, no?
That's a brand new wall unit. Before it was a older one.
Wait,
that
which is this one?
It came with it. And then it's the same house.
But
came
do
with
you still
it.
have the box outside the window?
Of course, it's a wall unit.
There was
That's
a
what
bird
it called.
nest last time I was there.
That was amazing. That's funny.
He's into nature.
I don't have. I'm into nature exactly.
He's
I don't
a
have.
bird
I don't have
watcher.
central air, guys, girls. If you guys are watching, I don't have central air. And
Don't go to his
but you know-
house.
but
No,
listen-
wait.
but-
Women, don't go to his house during the summer.
No, it's different. Now I have a brand new AC there. But bro, this is how I knew that she really liked me, bro. This is how I knew she really liked me. It was like the AC was not working good that night.
No, it was every fucking day. It wasn't just at night.
And-
No, wait, is
and
this
this is how I
a
knew she really
sign?
liked me. In my head, I woke up. I remember in the middle of the night, I was hot. I was like, oh my god, I feel bad. She's an Amazon woman. She's a big ass girl, you know.
You got me fucked up.
She doesn't have a big back, but she's like 2 pounds away from one.
She's a biscuit away.
She's a biscuit away from a big back. But I was like, oh, like she really fucks with me because it was stuffy in there, and she
Tell him how many fans you brought.
I brought like I don't know,
I think it was 2 or 3.
2 or 3 or something, but it was the wall
I
unit.
was like, no mames.
But after I was like, as soon as I'm done with her, I'm gonna get a brand new AC.
And this is why I never talked to him again after that night.
That was great.
Fuck that.
Speaking of red flags, what are your red flags on guys?
Like on the first date or just overall?
A guy with no AC.
A guy who tells me he's not gonna buy me designer bags.
That's awesome.
I'm just kidding.
That's honest.
You know what? No, like my humilde side. Come on, you guys. Let's start there. The red flags on a guy. I think when a guy lump bombs you in the beginning.
Ooh,
That's a fucking red flag.
Hey,
that's a
okay.
trait of a narcissist right
This
there.
show hasn't had that much substance, but that was finally
Love
a bar
bombing.
right there.
Love bombing is a fucking.
That was a bar right there. You know what? And that's a real thing for guys too, también, because that's happened to me, believe it or not.
With women, love bombing.
With a
you
girl, yeah. Love bombing. Explain or elaborate. What is love bombing?
I think love bombing is literally when in the first week or within like the first 2 weeks, they're already telling you, you're the most amazing girl I ever met. I'm in love with you. I never felt like this before for a woman. And I'm like, bro, shut up. This is a trait of a narcissist. Women, run. Run as fast as you could because they're going to destroy your life.
Yeah.
Love bombing. Don't.
Yeah, that is that.
That's a narcissist.
I feel it is.
Yeah, because they're literally taking you on this roller coaster. So it goes like this. It goes up, 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 up. And then they're going to drop you once they know they have you like this.
Okay, so you're looking at it from a different perspective. When I think of love bombing, I'm just like, oh, too much too soon. That scares the shit out of me. If anything, I'm like, yo, we're not there yet. Let's save that for like a year from now. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's like for love bombing. For me, this is my definition. It's like, yeah, like a girl, like which is it's cute, like the good mornings. I think the good mornings should come in after like 3 months of dating.
No, that's not true. I love good mornings.
You
I
do?
think I
Okay.
should get those right away. I love waking
Okay,
up to those
that's
at 12
cool.
in the afternoon.
Okay, then.
I'm a night owl, you guys. I work at night.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. The freaks come out at night. But for me, it's just like like a lot of that, and it's actually what we would want, like the attention, being sweet. But like, there's also a time for it. Like if it's the first week, it's way too soon to be that sweet.
What do you mean, like the first week when they're telling you good morning?
Yeah,
Or
like
so
saying like
am I?
good morning. I hope to see you again, which is cute. It's awesome. But I think it's like for me, it's like I like to take it slow, I guess.
So what are you expecting on the first week?
The first
when
week,
it comes to texting?
skip a couple of days, not talk for 2-3 days, and then, hey, what's up? Pick up where we left off, and then little by little start growing it. For me.
No, I rather have my man text me every day. It doesn't mean we have to talk every hour, but at least like a couple text
She was
messages
really needy
throughout the
when we
day.
dated. Go ahead.
No, we didn't. I ignore his calls. I ignore and his text message. He'll be like, "Why are you taking so forever to reply?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm busy." You did.
Oh,
You're like, you take forever to reply.
She still heard about it. She remembers everything. I think for me, it's gradually, like, all right, cool.
So you're okay with not hearing from your girl every day, or whatever? Not your girl, but I'm saying the girl that you're talking to.
Yeah, a day or two is fine. Yeah, I'm super. I don't have a regular job. I have 7 jobs, and it's all entertainment, and I'm all over the place. I travel. I'm always on. I'm filming. I'm editing.
But you know what? It doesn't hurt if you're trying to get to know a girl, and it doesn't hurt to at least send them like 2 text messages a day, just so you you still like let her know like I'm still interested in you.
Right.
¿Qué te cuesta mandar un grupo? That's if you like her, I guess. I mean, I don't each their own. Because when I
Yeah.
don't like a guy, I'm the worst texter. You're not gonna hear from me for like days. But when I like a guy, I'm like, good morning. I'll reply back to him. How's your day going? I'll pick up their calls. I'm sorry, I didn't do that for you.
I don't remember.
It took me a while for you.
I don't remember.
You know when you keep eating something like, "No, pues sí,
I don't
está como
remember this.
buenito."
And here's the thing that I'm not getting offended right now because I know I'm not encimoso. How do you translate encimoso?
Clingy.
I know I'm not clingy. I'm not.
And you're not. And
I'm
that's why,
not.
like, it kind of worked out for us.
Yeah,
For a
I
little bit.
know I'm not clingy. So I know that. I mean, I was talking like 6 other girls just like her at the time. So I'm just kidding.
Y no me duele.
I'm kidding. I don't have time for that. I really don't. But I know I'm not like that. So I think that us, it was just like I said, like I guess the way I move gradually, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think women, when we like a guy or we're interested in him, we want him to text us like every day. But I'm not saying text me every hour. Like, at least hit me with a good morning and a good night, or at least like, hey babe, I'm working right now. I'm busy. I'll call you later. Just to for us to know, like, hey, he's still interested. Because I feel like we women, we do need that reinsurance too.
Right. For fellas, by the way, fellas, if you are texting her too much, bro, then it's gonna show that you have
clingy.
It's gonna show us that it's gonna show them that you got nothing going on for yourself. I think.
Oh, that is true too.
It's gonna show them that you got nothing going. Let's just say you don't have anything going on for yourself.
At least pretend.
Pretend like you do. Pretend like you do,
At
homie.
least text every 4 hours or something. Lie.
Yeah, if you're on a call with her, hey babe, that's a meeting.
I have a meeting right now. Back to playing my PlayStation.
Mom. Pretend like you have something
Valentina.
going on. No, I don't play video games.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. No, that love bombing shit is too crazy.
That's a red flag. Another red flag, I feel like it's also when a guy is very he doesn't follow through with his promises or the things like he says he's gonna do. Let's say like, oh yeah, babe, so yeah, next week, yeah, we're gonna go, I don't know, take a trip. We're gonna go take a trip next month. I'm like, okay, cool. And then the next month comes and nada. And I'm like, you don't even have to open your mouth. I never even asked you to let's take a trip. I don't like that.
Okay.
That's very unattractive when
failed promises.
failed promises, exactly. Like, don't open your mouth if you're not gonna follow through.
Why didn't your last relationship work out? Why didn't your last relationship work out?
We're gonna cut the shit out. We're not gonna talk about that one.
Okay.
Cut the shit out.
Was it you though?
Huh?
Was it you?
No, it was never me.
It's never her. Me.
No, honestly, we're not gonna put that, you guys.
No, we're not. We don't.
He's someone I don't want to like even give time to right now.
Do women usually? Do you feel like women usually end relationships or guys?
I think women mostly in relationships, and you know why? Because a woman will only stick around as long as a guy keeps like bringing her in with lies and promises, like, I'm gonna change, babe, I'm gonna do this now. Until a woman ya comió mucha mierda, ya que ya lo odia, she's gonna walk away. The woman's gonna walk away once a woman's like, fuck that, I had
When she's
enough, we're
checked out.
good. When she checked out, yeah. The guy's gonna keep bringing the woman in, and he's gonna still stick around as long as she comes back. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah. What do you think? What's your perspective on that? Do you think it's a women or is it men?
I think it's women because I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put the fellas down, but I think we fuck up more than girls do.
I agree 100%.
I mean, but girls are also. You guys are better at being sneaky and lying if you do sneak around and lie.
And you know what? That kind of brings me back to the issue with Cardi B and Offset. Did you see the drama?
I didn't.
Okay, so there was drama with Offset and Cardi B. Cardi B was like, damn, you were cheating on me this whole time. He's like, the only reason you didn't find out I was cheating on you is because she was good at hiding it. That's what she said. Offset didn't know that Cardi B was, like, there was drama between them. And I guess Cardi B didn't know until she actually told him. Like, she's like, that's how good I was. Until I had to tell you I was cheating.
God.
But that's not something to take pride in.
No, I know, and I'm telling you, but I'm just saying, like, you are right. Men do cheat a lot more, but women are good at hiding.
And I'm not
it.
supporting Cardi B, but she might have just said that to just try to get one up on him, and she probably didn't cheat.
Yeah,
and that's foul too, because it was like Offset or who, the guy that passed away, the homeboy.
Did you hear about the drama?
I saw a little bit. I saw a clip
Oh,
that she said.
you hooked up with him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
and she's
Takeoff.
like,
She
"I
like he was
miss
the
you."
real N word. Like,
Yeah,
you should
she's
see
like,
the
"I miss
relationship
you."
we had. Like, dang, That's
Oh my
like murder
God.
words right there.
That
bro.
was a good ass drama. Era un buen chisme. Yo estaba,
Oh my God. I wouldn't be able to put up with that. I would just take off.
but it does bring back. Take off, Dad.
Whoa! Shit! Damn. Let's put a shield right here so nothing goes over your head. Shit.
Ay, por favor.
Yeah, that's. I remember that. I remember seeing it now.
But-
that shit made my heart hurt when I saw that.
What, the Cardi B and...
That shit. I'm like, fuck. I
So
mean,
you did hear the drama, sí or no?
I heard that part where she brought up the whole Offset thing. That
Yeah, well, it's because the drama's
that's
it's not that
crazy.
good, to be honest. Like I saw a
I
snippet.
saw her TikTok
But it's
live or
like-
IG live, and I was like, ugh.
she went off.
No, because she even
She deserves
Offset-
everything she got.
Yeah.
Just like Offset. There's nothing to
But
be.
she did say she was a
engaging.
good woman until Offset turned her like that. Because that's how men are too, though. A woman's gonna treat her mad. I feel like a woman's treatment is a reflection of how a guy treats his woman. Cause it's been I've been there before. Like I feel like I was so good to my man and everything, and I never cheated. I promise to God I never cheated on no man.
Oh, that's what all Tauruses say. I believe it. Go ahead.
But I feel like men make their women crazy and toxic.
So you're dating right now, right?
Right now, I'm living my life, and whatever happens, happens. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
You're a human being. You're a
Mm-hmm.
woman. You're a beautiful woman, and you have your needs. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
have needs. Let's be adults. We all have needs. And if you're not trying to take anyone serious, do you believe in having your amiguitos con beneficios? Because here's the thing. Because I don't think you could ever do that because every time you do that,
Someone
somebody
catches
ends up
feelings.
catching feelings.
And you know what? That I just can't have sex with the guy if I don't have any feelings with or any connection with. I
So
can't
you
do
did
that.
like me.
I know. Love is blind, you guys. Love is fucking blind.
Yeah, I always feel like, all right. Here's a kicker. Who do you think catches feelings first? The man.
Women.
Yeah.
Women. Because we're driven emotionally. Men, they're just driven by their needs, and men fall. You know what? Also, I was dating a psychologist, and he told me that men fall visually.
Yeah.
Men are very visual creatures.
Yeah, that's the only reason I dated you. It wasn't your heart.
I don't have a heart.
Yeah, shit. Look up Taurus characteristics. Yeah, I always feel like that friends with benefit shit. There's even that movie with Ashton Kutcher. Is it with Ashton Kutcher?
And Mila. Was it Mila
Kunis. Yeah,
Kunis?
they ended
Yeah.
up dating in real
They
life.
ended up
I think they're still
dating.
married, right? Or some shit. I don't know.
No, it wasn't Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. It was Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake.
Oh, you're fucking good. Look
If I
at
can
you.
need it.
All in the cheese, man.
Yeah.
Girl, I know everything.
Yeah, they end up catching feelings and
But women do fall. They do end up catching feelings for the guys. That's why it doesn't work out. And I don't believe in friends with benefits. And I'm not gonna have sex with the guy if emotionally I don't have that connection with. Yo mojo solita.
so you could go like months without having it.
Estoy soltera, pero no sola.
So you see, obviously that person
But
has to be
that
your.
means
your-
eventually no.
obviously that person has to be your amiguito.
No,
Yeah.
it's not me amigo. It's a guy that I'm eventually dating and seeing he's taking me out. So eventually, we're catching feelings and we're gonna, things happen.
Right.
But he's not my friends with benefits.
No, you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not
again.
contradicting myself because I'm not okay. If I'm having sex with a guy, it's because he's taking me out. We're developing an emotional connection. This is not my friend that in my booty call like at 3 a.m. like, hey, yeah, let's meet up right now and let's fuck. No.
Well, not all booty calls are at 3 a.m. There's like he's
Tú me
amiguitos. huh?
entiendes. But this is like the ones that like we talk here and there. But obviously, like what I'm saying is, if I'm sleeping with someone, it's because they're taking me out on dinner dates. We're having a good time. We're developing. We're getting to know each other. So of course, But I'm not gonna just have sex with a guy that I just see here and there who's not even doing anything for me.
Right.
Why am I gonna give my body to someone who's not doing nothing for me? For what? Como digo, estoy soltera, pero no estoy sola. Al último,
Damn. So ella no
Okay.
baila sola.
no me digas eso. Eventually, I end up meeting someone who I end up having a develop like an emotional connection.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
so how do you feel about like dating someone and you wait, like you said, till you build this connection,
Mm-hmm.
and then the sex is trash?
Ooh. And what's
Valentino, how did that
and we
feel?
never asked this question before. What's the amount of
You
time?
missed
What's the how many times does a guy have to take you out before he gets in there?
I don't even think there's a specific number. I feel like when the moment's there, the moment's there. Definitely
That's
not
adult.
on the
That's
first date.
adult like. That's adult like. That's adult like.
Definitely not on the fucking first date though. If a guy takes me out to dinner and suddenly he's like, let's go back to my place, red flag también, eh? That's a fuckboy already tendency. I'm not doing that.
What if you guys are feeling each other?
No,
What if
he
the
can wait.
What if the first date is going good, like the physical touch has been broken? He takes you to this fancy ass place, Javier's.
You guys, okay,
You know the
you
mood
guys-
is right.
I said
He's
it's
right the right
basic.
height. He shows up with the Louis purse, like he's looking good.
He's giving me a Louis purse.
Like yeah, he shows up with everything you're looking for. Like he's fucking 6'3", chiseled, like
Damn.
William Levy
Todo-
style, ready to go. And you know the vibe's good. He's feeding you like if it's
Yeah,
not
and he's wearing great sweats, so you're already
You
seeing
guys
that
start
print.
kissing, everything. Like you're gonna be like, I know, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because
I call cap.
No, because this generation has us so traumatized now that we know once we give it to a guy, he's not gonna treat you the same anymore. He's not gonna value you anymore because he already got what he wanted. You guys made us like that now too.
We can agree to disagree, but I feel like
You don't know.
personally for me, it's like if the girl, I get it if the girls are like no soy así, it's cool, but like if you're feeling it, I'm feeling it, y te pones los moños, like nah, it's like all right, you're trying me, and then I move on, and that's what happens with a lot of good guys, and you.
On the first date, you're not a good guy if you're expecting pussy on the first date. Estás mal tú.
Oh my God.
Estás mal. That's
Okay.
not a gentleman.
But it can't be like. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could do. I feel like a jerk even saying this, but I got to be transparent. It's my show. I got to be transparent. Like more than 3 times, it's like, all right, cool. I get it. You're a good girl, but what if the
On the
chemistry's-
first date.
No,
What if no
on the third
let's
date,
just
which
say
is
the
fine.
third date.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
a
third
good
date.
one.
Okay, cool. I get it. You're a good girl, but what if the chemistry's not there? Like, you know, sex is, you know, it's physical and all that, but it plays a big role in a relationship. Like a big role. If it's, I've been with women where it's just like, yeah, she's beautiful and all that, but and it doesn't. It's not that. Yeah, the chemistry's not there. The chemistry's not there.
Physically, like we're still talking about like sex, right?
Yeah.
But you like her, yes or no? Is there emotional connection or no?
Yeah. That's happened to me where there's an emotional connection, but it's just like, oh.
So do you really like her then? That's my question. Because I feel like if I really like a guy, I feel like we're gonna have amazing time, and I mean it happens. Because I feel like when women have that emotional connection with their man, I feel like the sex is good. Or maybe women are just driven by emotions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is just my mindset. Some women think different. Some women don't. I mean, this is just what I think. I'm driven by emotion, guys. I'm very like just emotions.
But you're a Taurus. You're a bull.
Babe, you're a Cancer. You're sensitive. El que me manda memes que Cancer and Taurus are meant to be.
That was a joke.
That was not
That
a
was
joke.
a joke.
He literally
Oh
did
my-
it 2 weeks ago.
You see, you can't play with girls. Look, they are driven by emotion.
Y sabes que le dije payasito.
She has.
El laughing
She
emojis.
thought I was being real. Like, yo, I wouldn't kiss you with his lips.
You're dumb.
How old were you when you like started dating? Like when you started. Well, how old were you when you had your first real boyfriend?
My first real relationship?
22.
No, I think I was 25. That was the first time I had a real relationship where I actually moved in with this man.
Did he mess you up? Because
Mm,
all this, the reason I'm asking, I'm going backwards, is because all this stems from something, right?
I did come from a very bad relationship, and you were there. You knew about it.
was really bad.
Did it mess me up? It didn't.
Oh,
miss
was that
me.
one?
Yeah, it was that
Oh
one.
shit! How long were you with him for? 3 years.
I was with him for 3 years.
3 years is that.
Yeah.
3 years is that amount of time where it's like, it's like it's either make or break type shit. 3 years is a good amount of time to be like, I could be with this person forever, or I could end it here for sure.
If the guy doesn't take you out on the first day and stuff like that, and kind of not hides it, kind of like you said, like, you know, even if you were a millionaire, like you still would be like, I'm not taking you to Javier's, like, you know, like you're disqualifying good men who potentially won't cheat because they're not, you know what I'm saying?
I did date other guys who were not all the way there, but they were good. But he still cheated. So I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point.
So you're gonna be with a broke cheater or a rich cheater? That's what you gotta choose.
Like, I'd rather be alone. This time, I just rather be alone, travel with my friends, and that's it.
Wait, do you guys hook up with men when you travel?
No, we don't. You swear it. No, yo te lo prometo. Yo te lo prometo, mi Dios. And it goes back, you guys. Te lo prometo. It goes back. My women like me, we're not going to do that shit. There has to be a physical, there has to be an emotional connection. And especially if you're going to a different state, no da miedo, like diseases and STDs and shit like that.
They're all over the place here, too.
I know.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
But no.
DeeDee, you have been amazing. This was actually really dope. She was actually really nervous before this, guys.
I had to take a shot and I'm still nervous right now.
No, you are? It never went away?
But can we clarify a lot of things I'm contradicting myself? What did I contradict myself in? No lo voy a dejar ir.
No, well, you said you wanted a guy with money, but then not a guy with money, and then effort, but not too much effort.
Women don't know what they
Hey,
want.
JT's a machine. What else, JT?
Yeah, you said you want someone who puts effort, but
Doctora,
not too effort.
Doctora
Too much
Laura.
effort.
Doctora Laura, I'm still figuring things out in my life.
That's
Right
it.
now, I just gotta make better judgment in my life, and I just wanna be with a guy who shares the same principles as me, loyalty and respect. And I know some women think the same as well. If I can take myself to nice restaurants, I expect the guy to do the same for me.
Yeah, you also got to agree not to be on podcasts.
That fucking part. Yeah, no, my first and last time. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I'm glad I got the first one and the last. Is there any questions you want to ask me before we wrap up?
If you were to be on a dating show, what show will you be on?
She's not that into you. No, I don't know why. Because she's not that into you. No. 12 Corazones.
I was thinking about that show before I came here.
I did on it. And,
Cut.
okay,
We're
no.
done.
Look, I'm going to give you some juice right now. And you're going to fill in the blank on this. Look, you ready, JT? And this is real. I was the last one. I was a finalist.
No.
Yeah, I was.
She was a midget.
And the girl didn't choose me. Why?
Because you were short.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm
66
surprised.
inches tall, or how many? 56
I'm
inches?
66 inches tall.
66.
Yeah, she's like
5'5", you guys.
No, but she said this. She's like, no, that's guapo, pero that's muy bajo. Mucho bajo. I
That's
was like,
chopping.
like,
Don't
bitch, you have silver caps on your teeth.
cállate.
I have a question, and this is the last question.
Uh-huh.
What's a good sign that a girl's not that into you? That you will let the guy know without letting the guy know? Because I don't want you to answer like, well, I'm straight up, I'm mature, and I tell him, hey, I don't like you. Because that's
No.
There's been times where you've been like, what's a sign so that guys can know, like, all right, if she does this, bro, she's not that into you.
When she doesn't text you back. Obvio.
Bang.
No,
I think that's the most obvious sign, you
Guys
guys.
don't get it. Guys don't get it. Guys talk
They
to
need
themselves.
to hear it. Say it in
And
the
some
camera.
girls.
When it don't text you back. The most obvious sign right there. That's it.
Did you text me? You didn't text me.
No. And you guys complain that's why. When I don't text back. Get the hint.
That's crazy. Yeah, fellas, don't talk to yourself in the DMs or in text
Don't be blowing
messages.
her up.
Yeah.
Looks clingy.
I'm like super. I mean, that's probably like my Cancerian side probably is like a defense mechanism too, because did I say that? I don't know if I used that right, but it's also like a guard, I guess. Because if I text once and she doesn't respond, and she never texts me back, we're never talking again. I'm good.
I try, it doesn't work.
So don't text back. Don't double text.
If she doesn't text you back, don't text again, guys.
No,
Just wait for her to come to you.
No
If she
double
likes
texting.
you.
Don't send her memes of cancers and Taurus.
That's funny.
Part.
You know what's
Thank
funny?
you.
I was thinking about getting, before I knew how this setup was going to be, I was going to get an LED sign that says never double text or don't double text. That's funny.
Yeah, and they should take that as a sign.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, DeeDee, you were amazing.
Thank you.
You're fun. And there's a lot of good insight. Guys, that's another hot episode right there. If she's not that into you, I go by the name of Jay Valentino, and this is DeeDee Soto. Thank you so much. Vuelta.
Vuelta.
She's not